Hey guys, so today I'm doing my June favorites, and I know everyone's going to say this, so I'm just going to make this short and sweet, but I cannot believe that June is almost over. I feel like we just started it, and I just feel like I completely missed the part where I went from like 20 feet of snow to like summer. I've been really enjoying this month. I have been sick for the past week or so that's why my voice is a little bit different and it squeaks sometimes. It's just because I've been really sick. So with that said, I'm just going to jump right into my June favorites. I already filmed this video once, fun fact, only to upload my footage and see that I had a nice big lipstick mark on my tooth, and I was like, oh, should I post it? I just couldn't get myself to post it. I was just like, will they even be able to like listen to what I have to say if I have a big lipstick mark on my tooth? So that was left on the cutting room floor, and here I am filming my June favorites once again. So I'm gonna get started right away with my face favorites, which I do have some new ones this month. And the first one I want to talk about will not be a shocker because it is the Makeup Forever Full Cover Concealer. And I'm wearing number 10 right now, which is perfect for me. I know I'll probably have to get a shade darker once I get a little bit darker because I tan really easily. And it does an unbelievable job of covering both under eye circles and blemishes. You guys know I have really bad under eye circles, and in my Sephora must-haves video, I got a comment. They're like, where are these under eye circles that you're speaking of? And because I guess they didn't believe I had them, but I do have them, especially when I haven't slept a lot and especially when I'm sick. But this must be doing a good job because you guys can tell I have really bad dark circles apparently. I've been loving this. I have been having a chin breakout lately. I don't know why. So this has been doing a great job of covering both under eye circles and blemishes, especially during this breakout period that I've been having. The next thing is Benefit's High Beam, which I have had in my collection for a while, and I kind of go through like phases where I'm like, oh, you know what, I should really use that. But it hasn't happened in a while. So I was reading a magazine and it said that Kourtney Kardashian, who always has like really nice glowing makeup, applies it under her eyes and like under her foundation. So if you watched my vlog video where you saw me get ready, I actually used this, and after that I was just hooked on it, and I apply it underneath my foundation on top of my primer, and I really like it because this one is kind of like, I don't want to say like harsh, it's not a harsh primer, it's not a harsh highlighter, but it definitely is like in your face. It's like very luminescent and iridescent, and it's very like, it's like a high beam when you're driving. I guess if I do a summer makeup everyday routine, I'll definitely show you guys how I've been using this and have been loving it. The next thing is blush, and I talked about this again in my Sephora must-haves video, but it is NARS Deep Throat, and I think the reason why I love this so much is because of the gold. It's not a shimmer, they're not glitter, it's like almost like gold dust that has been like laced throughout this, and it just gives your face the nicest little glow. It really brings out like your inner glow. NARS blushes definitely aren't like cheap for blush, but I think they're definitely worth it. And the last thing I want to talk about is kind of a new purchase, but something that I have been absolutely loving, and it's the Anastasia Contour Kit. And I must have been living under a YouTube rock, or just a rock in general, because I completely didn't hear about this until like last week or so. When I first like started watching video, I was like, oh, that's cool, like I probably have stuff already like it. But then when I heard that there's like a banana shade of powder, I was like, okay, I really need to go get that, because I've been really wanting the banana powder by Ben Nye, but I hate loose powders. They're just like a hassle for me. They're not easy to transport, and so I was kind of like, I held off on it, and I kind of justified it in my mind because I was like, I'm just getting into contouring, so I don't really have anything like this. And I have to say that my two, I'll put it the right way, my two most used and favorite shades at the moment are the banana powder and the shade underneath it. And I forget the name of this. All I know is this is called Banana because that's the only shade I remember. I've been using a wet beauty blender. I actually wet it with Fix Plus to apply the banana powder under my eyes. I just wet it, like kind of like squeeze it out, and then I apply the banana powder under my eyes with the wet beauty blender, which I never would have thought to do, but it really makes your under eyes, like it really sets them, which I love, and it makes it look really nice and bright underneath. So is it a necessary purchase? Do you need the Anastasia contour palette? No, but if you're just like me and you're just getting into contouring and you kind of wanted powders that you could contour with, then this is a really good buy, at least for me. And I don't mind spending money on something that I know I'm going to use, and I do use this every day. I'm going to move into eyes now, and I have been wearing like literally the same eyeshadow all month. Like in all my past videos, if you like my eyeshadow, then this is what I've been wearing, and it's from the Sigma Smokescreen palette, and I'm not sure if they sell the shadow that I'm obsessed with individually, but if they do, I'm definitely going to order it so I don't have to lug this around with me. But it is a good palette in general if you are looking for a good like palette to bring with you, since it does have like a good variety of colors, but my absolute favorite shade that I found in this palette and in general, like in terms of eyeshadow, is this color right here called Ember. And I just put this all over my eyelid, and for a while I was really scared to put like dark colors on all over my eyelid, but really it just, this one in particular just does something magical. And then another favorite shadow is Grand Entrance by MAC, which was limited edition, but Steelist Kitten is basically identical, and I'm so happy I hit pan on this because I don't normally hit pan on many things. And I just put this on kind of like the inner half of the lid, and then I blend it out with just like Buck or Naked, something just like matte and brown, and it is like the nicest eye look, so good for summer. It just kind of is like effortless, and it's so easy to do, but it just looks so good. And then I just finished it off with my wing liner and mascara, and I am good to go. I'll put the link to this palette down below, and if they sell it individually, I'll definitely post that also. And literally, these are the only eyeshadows I've worn all month. And then my last two makeup products are lipsticks, and this is by Persico Cosmetics. Her brand is really cool because she's actually like around my age range. I'm not sure her exact range, but I know she's like definitely younger, and she created her own makeup line. And this is in the shade Victoria, and like I feel like it should be called Allie because it's like my favorite shade ever. Like, I know that sounds narcissistic, but it's just because this is literally like the shade I've been looking for. So this is the color. It is just like the most perfect pinky, not peachy, it's just like the perfect everyday lip color, especially with lip liner. It is perfection in a tube, and it smells so good. The day I got it, I wasn't congested, and I smelled it and made my sister smell it, and it smelled so good. But this is like my favorite lip color at the moment, especially with lip liner. It just like ties everything together, and I can wear it like with no makeup, or I can wear it with like a full face of makeup. But another favorite that I have been loving this month is Angel Lipstick by MAC. I wear this sometimes layered over Victoria, but I also like it, I like it more layered with this than I like it alone. I find it sometimes, like especially as my complexion's getting darker, it kind of is boom in your face, like kind of like a blue tone pink. So I definitely like it more with lip liner or layered with another lipstick, just so it's not so like bright. Even though it's not a bright color, I just find it kind of tones it down when it's layered. And then my last favorite I want to mention just quickly is a show that I've been obsessed with this month, and it is Nashville. As I said, I was sick last week, so I spent most of my time like watching Nashville on Netflix, and I don't know what took me so long because I love like binge watching shows, like it's like a guilty pleasure of mine, but I also love country music. Like in my car it's always country music. I always download and listen to country music. Like the only award show I watch are like the country music awards. I don't know why it took me so long to to watch this show, but it is seriously one of the best shows I've watched in so long. And I think like even if you don't like country music, you might enjoy the show because like the stories are really good. But there is like a lot of country music sang throughout the show, but it's not like a country version of Glee. I don't know. It's just like a really good show, and the characters are all amazing. Like I want them to be real. Like I listen to their music as if they were real. I downloaded all the songs, and I'm gonna post some links to some of my favorite songs. Like right now my favorite song is Don't Put Dirt on My Grave Just Yet by Juliet Barnes or Hayden Panettiere. I go through phases with them, like Love Like Mine and like Black Roses, and the songs are just so good and easily relatable. So I've really been loving Nashville, and I kind of wanted to just tell you guys since it is like such a good show and I haven't heard much about it. So with that said, I'm going to end this video. Thank you so much for watching, and if you do watch Nashville, this is completely random, but please tell me if you are team, well, in terms of Raina, are you team Teddy, team Deacon, or team Luke? I'm definitely team Deacon. I hope you have a great, oh, it looks like I'm not wearing a shirt. I am wearing a shirt. I hope you have a great day or night depending on when you watch this, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye. Favorite colors in this are Sin, Buck, and Smog.